instinctively want to protect our children. But in many parts of Africa, that's not so easy. Imagine being the parent of a small child there. I'm with an organization that works to prevent malaria around the world. Each year, more than 1 million people die from malaria. It is the #1 killer of children in Africa. And Latin America and South Asia are hugely affected as well. What makes this so unacceptable is that it's completely preventable. Families need to understand how to protect themselves from malaria. A bed net impregnated with insecticide will repel mosquitoes and save lives. We have the nets. They're making them in Tanzania, and soon they'll be making them in Nigeria. And they only cost £5. We need to educate families who don't have access to the nets on how to use them properly. The problem is that the poorest families don't get the nets, and it's their children that are dying from malaria. And this is where faith communities come in. They can reach the poorest and most isolated families. We can stop malaria. These deaths are completely preventable.
I think you'll agree after watching this that we face a big challenge. 1 million deaths are entirely preventable. A lot can be done, and it is being done. But what's more, you can do something. Buying a bed net for an African family that cannot afford it is a great start. We call this film The Story of a Bed Net. But the last chapter is still to be written. That chapter would be about how a generation of people of faith believed they could work together to wipe malaria from the face of the African continent. But we have to write that chapter together, beginning today.